Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It is me, your girl, Goddess of Love and Truth Reacts, coming to you with another reaction video upload. If you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. All of you guys' support is greatly and truly appreciated. If you have not subscribed to the channel as of yet, what are you waiting for? It is fun over here and it is free. It costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, on the other hand, by subscribing to the channel and clicking that bell notification for all, you do have a chance to be one of the lucky winners for the subscriber givebacks. I've already did my first subscriber give back. At 1,000 subscribers, I gave away $100. The next subscriber give back is 5,000 subscribers, and I will be giving away $200 to my lucky subscribers. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and have that bell notification on for all. Don't forget to like the video as well. Liking and subscribing help me and my channel grow by getting in and remaining in the YouTube algorithm. So thank you guys so much for your support. We are continuously growing, so I am greatly and truly appreciated for you guys. All right, you guys. I'm taking a break from the Diddy trial, honey, to come and give y'all this reaction, baby. Haunted child. When I tell you that Pound Puppy is a little punk, Anthony ain't nothing but a punk. It's nothing about him that says, I'm a grown ass man. Nothing at all. Because he is an absolute mark. He is a lame. He is a punk. And he a scary cat. He a Mitch. Y'all, let me find out. Let's get into the video. Child. Listen to Lil Wayne. Baby, I love me some Wayne. Wayne is silly, honey, and he ain't got no damn sense at all. But one thing about Wayne, he gonna say what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You may not want to hear it. You may not agree. He gonna say what it is. He ain't biting his goddamn tongue for nobody, okay? And if he got a problem with something you did or said, he gonna let you know, okay? So Wayne calls Antlanta over to meet up with him about business and to let him know that him and Amber has gone into business, baby. And y'all know that Antlanta didn't take that good. So Wayne come by, oh, you pulling up in the porch. Let me come open the door for you. Whatever. Wayne trying to soften him up for the blow. So Ann get out the car, whatever. They, dap each other up. What's good? What's good? Ain't nothing but business, nothing but shaking but bacon. I'm dumb as hell, shaking but bacon. Hunted child. Where I get that from, I don't even know. So Wayne was like, well, I just wanted to let you know that me and I'm doing business together. He was like, what? I'm sorry, who? He said, me and I'm That's what I said. He may not want to say the stuff, but he gonna say it. He kept on around. But I was like, boy, open up your mouth and say it like that. He like, Amber. And that's how he was looking. And then look, he told me, I'm sorry, who? Look at his facial expression. Like, what? Ninja, you heard him the first time, even though he was bumbling up against his words. You heard what he said, right? So Wayne was like, oh, shoot, I shouldn't have went there yet. Wayne was like, I just want to let you know, so it won't be no hard feeling, no bad blood or whatever. Just want to let you know. He was like, we doing music or whatever. She got an artist, and guess what his name is? His name just so happened to be Anthony too. He was like, what? Like that. And then so he was like, if you got a problem with it, just let me know. He was like, be honest. That's why I'm letting you know. And then Anthony, somebody, well, you could have just called me and told me that. He was like, nah, I just want, I'm trying to reach you. He didn't say exactly, but he was like, I want to see you when I tell you. So he really trying to read his energy and see. He said, because, you will say that you don't feel some type of way, but you really do. See, Wayne even peeping. We all know that Anthony is like that. So he was like, you sure? He was like, because if not, we haven't signed the deal yet. And I'm like, Wayne, you better gone on from even though I know Wayne wasn't going to do that. He was just trying to see what Anthony was going to say, because he ain't finna miss out on no business because of Anthony feeling. Screw Anthony, okay? Like, you been knowing Amber longer than you knew Anthony. So Child, and Anthony backdoored you in the first place. Why he keep making up this big old deal about Wayne and Amber messing around. Dude, let's think back of how you got with Amber in the first place. You only started talking to Amber because you got mad that you found out that Ro and Wayne used to date, and they didn't tell you that. You didn't find out until after you and Ro was broke up that she had a relationship with Wayne well before you. So he didn't like that. So he decided to go behind Wayne back and Ro back to get with Amber because he know that Amber and Rolanda had bad blood about Mike, and then he was pissed off that Wayne and Rolanda was together, and he knew that Amber was Wayne's ex, and Amber and Wayne fell out because of what's the assistant name? Sarah, because of Sarah, whatever. So you did that in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? You put yourself in this situation first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? You already knew they had chemistry or whatever, but yet you wanted to go in. Because remember, Amber was like, she didn't want to talk to him because she didn't want to have nothing to do with that, because she seemed like it was fishy to her. Because she was like, I used to date Wayne. You used to date Rolanda. Like, I don't think that's a good idea. But he kept pursuing her. Then she finally gave in, and then she actually fell in love with him. Even though she was cheating, she still fell in love with him, and she did eventually decide to choose him over Wayne. So he started telling Wayne he ain't got no problem with it, but then he grabbed, look how Wayne looked at him like like, why is your hand on my shoulder like that? Wayne said, well, you say you're not mad. He said, but when you grab my shoulder, he said, you kind of grabbed it like a little tight, like you mad. He was like, no. It ain't no problem. He was like, you sure? He was like, it's 2025. Like, you need to be open and honest with your feeling. And then he kept asking him, he was like, you and Ro been meeting up, having secret meetings or whatever. Are y'all doing business behind my back? And he was like, no. He said, because y'all did it before. Y'all remember Wayne sued him. And that court was a shit show. But anyway, so he was like, no. But actually, remember, Anthony was trying to do some business behind Wayne back. He was trying to talk Rolanda into coming to Wayne to get him to sell the theater because he didn't want to have that in the mix of what's going on with his divorce with Amber. Y'all remember that, right? So he do be talking to Rolanda about business behind Wayne back, but he doing it because he can't go and talk to Wayne himself because he ain't nothing but a punk, and he can't be a man about his business. So he try to have everybody else to go do his business for him or his dirty work for him. Like, he is such a lame. Like, oh my God, when he first came on this show, I liked Anthony. Anthony came in like he was a man, like he was a boss. He had all his stuff going. Baby, ever since that girl came in and played like he was her baby daddy, he ain't been nothing but a wimp and a punion ever since. Like, child. So that means, to me, it seemed like that's really his character. We thought his character was the boss, like how Shayla told him, get back to being the boss you was. It seemed like he came in perpetrating to be a boss. He making money, but he ain't no boss mentality. His mentality ain't no boss. He was perpetrating. Because you know how you can only keep up the fakeness for so long before your true self come out, and he ain't never went back to that boss stage. Never. He attempted to when Shayla tried to get him to change his clothes, but he only went to that boss stage with Amber because he was, being mean to her. Nobody else was he bossing up on or handling his business. You know what I'm saying? Child. So he was a lame from the beginning. He was just hiding it. So anyway, so Wayne said, I'm serious. Like, he was like, let me know if it's a problem because I don't want to hear about it later or whatever. He said, we won't need no hidden ill feelings. It's 2025. Let's be honest. And Wayne and Anthony talking about, it's good. I was like, he gonna cry in the car, but he didn't even leave. They ended up going into the house. So as Wayne, look how, as they talking, look, Anthony looked away or whatever, so Wayne couldn't see his facial expression. Baby, he is mad. Like, you left Amber. You cheated on Amber, and when you got busted, you left her. You never came back. Amber did not put you out. Amber did not break up with you. You left Amber. You cheated on her. You had a baby on her, and you left her. She did not leave you, okay? Like, child, baby. He made this bed, and now he can't lay in it. All he doing is tossing and turning because Shayla giving him grief. He giving himself grief. He about to have a whole heart attack, baby. So Wayne still keeps saying, well, you show you good or whatever. He was like, yeah, I'm good. But then as Wayne walking off, look how Anthony looking at him. Look how he looking. He mad as hell. Look how he looking. That right there, that look right there, that's a look of jealousy. That's not a good look. That makes me think he gonna try to do some shady stuff to Wayne, whether it be physical without him knowing or whether it be his business. He finna try to F up something in Wayne's life for sure, but I doubt if it's gonna happen because Wayne ain't no dummy. You know what I'm saying? Wayne see it a mile away, just like how he grabbed his shoulder. That's why Wayne looked like nigga. I know. I'm sorry, y'all. Like Ninja, I know you ain't grabbing my shoulder like that if you don't unass me. Baby, y'all, Atlanta, child, this ninja here. Child, Anthony. Look at him. He mad, y'all. He gonna try to do something. He gonna try to do something to both Amber and to Wayne. He gonna sabotage something, or he's gonna set something up, and it's probably gonna be something big. Like crazy. You know how like when people are jealous of you, okay, I'm gonna say it like this. Y'all know how 9 out of 10 times, like, I'm not going to say in the business world, I'm going to say in the hood, but it happens in the business world. But my example I want to give, like in the business world, in the hood or whatever, like, or even not even just hood, just family or friends or whatever, 9 out of 10 times when somebody is getting robbed or set up or something like that, it's somebody that's close to them and somebody that was jealous of them. It's not, and I'm not saying that regular crime don't happen all the time, because they do. People get robbed and unalived all the time. But majority of the time, it's inside. It's an inside job. And the people know you because they've been jealous of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've known people who, not saying that it's a good thing to, be a street pharmaceuticalist, but people that was like that or whatever, and like if they have like a trap house or something like that, the people that come in there and rob them and stuff and unalive them be the people that they know, because they jealous. They know your ways, they know your action, and they jealous of you. They jealous that what they doing is not hitting like what you doing. And even in the business world, if you go into the business world, you have people that's like that as well, where people work at the same place or whatever, and you may be getting promoted and the next person not getting promoted. So they're going to go and put some in the atmosphere or lie to HR or the boss or somebody else and say you did this and say you did that, or try to take your ideas and undermine you and try to get you reprimanded at work. You know what I'm saying? It happens like that, and it be somebody that that you done, confided in or talked to, or you thought was cool, when they secretly jealous of you. Like, child. And see how he was looking. And look, I be having story times for all the stuff, but I'm not gonna go into too much on the story time. But like, I had to cut this chick off that I thought was a friend or / associate or whatever, and me and her had been cool for years. Like, years. We had been cool for years, and she would always do little stuff or whatever, but I just overlook it and just think it's just her or whatever. So she was secretly jealous. Come to find out, I ain't gonna even say what she was jealous about. I ain't gonna say what she was jealous about. I'm just gonna say she was secretly jealous, and I didn't know. I thought we was cool, and I never realized until after everything hit the fan, and I started thinking about like how Amber started reminiscing. I started thinking about other times and stuff that happened in the past, and I'm like, oh, so she was giving me signs the whole time. I just never was figuring it out. So we was out in New Orleans, y'all, and this is like when I first started trying to vlog or whatever. I was vlogging like my trips and stuff like that or whatever. So she decided last minute she wanted to go. She tried to sabotage that trip first and foremost, because she thought that she was going to wait till last minute and I wasn't going to go, like, because she's did that before plenty of times. But like I said, I had to decide to start learning how to travel by myself. So at first I wasn't going to even let her go, but she was still a part of the same travel group that I was a part of. So I'm like, well, whatever. So I guess she thought that since she was going to pull her money at the last minute, that I wasn't going to be able to afford to go or whatever, and then I was still going morning. I'm like, girl, please. She was like, so she called me the morning of when I was getting ready to head out because she already knew the itinerary and when we were supposed to leave and everything. And she was like, what you about to get into today? I was like, I'm about to leave to head to New Orleans. She was like, you still going? I was like, yeah, like that. So right there. She basically letting me know that she thought that, and she pulled out like maybe 2 days before we were supposed to go. She thought that I wasn't gonna still go because she pulled out and she wasn't gonna go half on the car rental and on the hotel. But I didn't care. I had already reserved my room. Well, I reserved the room through the group or whatever. And I had already did my car reservation by myself. I had already did it. You know what I'm saying? But I hadn't picked it up yet. I was going to pick it up that morning before I left out. And so she was like, you still going or whatever? And I was like, yeah, I'm still going. Like, just because you're not going, stopping my show or whatever. So then she was like, all right, I'm going to go on and go. Can you come get me? And I was like, what? I was like, WTF? At first, I started to tell her hell no, but I was like, okay, whatever. And so I told her, I was like, yeah, you can go. But what I told her was, when I come pick you up, you need to have your money in hand because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to get down there and I already have my money to go half on this rental car and half on this hotel because I've been done like that before where people get places and then they don't even have the money like trips they done invited me to and they don't even have freaking money. Baby, please, you got me messed up because you'll be hungry and homeless messing with me. So I told her up front she had to have my money. Now she got a car. She could have went and got the money and everything before I came and got her. I don't want to hear no last minute or none of that because you waited to the last minute to say you wanted to go. I should have just told your ass no. So I go pick her up. She didn't have the money. So I was like, well, baby, we finna stop at the ATM, the bank, wherever you need to go because you finna run me my money before we go. We not finna get down there and you don't have no money because I promise you will be sitting on the street in New Orleans and I will leave you there. I promise I will. Like, baby, I'm not finna play with these folks no more. I didn't used to be like this, y'all, but I'm telling y'all, I've been done crazy. So now I have like zero tolerance and I'm not finna play. I'm gonna show you, but like how my granny used to tell us, try me, sugar. And that's what try me and find out, okay? But anyway, so long story short, while we was in New Orleans or whatever, she had an attitude. She didn't have no attitude driving down there. Now she got mad because I wanted my money. She was like, girl, I'm gonna give you your money. I said, you saying it is one thing, but me having it in my hand is a different thing or whatever. She was like, I can't pay for the hotel when we get there. No, ma'am, because I already reserved it and everything. It's on my card, so you could just run me my money. I've already paid for the rental car. It's on my card, so you can run me my money. If you can't, you finna go back home. It is what it is. So she had an attitude about that, but she didn't let it just come all the way out. You could tell she got mad, but she quickly got over it once she gave me my money because I wasn't playing with her ass. So anyway, while we in New Orleans or whatever, and it was just a weekend trip or whatever, so we having fun. Well, I'm having fun. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere we went, she had a problem. I don't eat this food. I don't do this, and I don't want to do that. Now, mind y'all, we was a part of a travel group, so I didn't make the itinerary. They made the itinerary. So why you bitching? I'm sorry. Why you complaining and fussing about it to me? Like, either you want to go or you don't want to go. You can sit your butt at the hotel. Like, she got down there and she thought that I wasn't going to go and do stuff because she wasn't. Some of this stuff we had already prepaid for. She had to pay for her stuff when she got there. I had already paid for it because I paid for it with my package through the group. So anyway, which was part of the room too. So anyway, we down there, we chilling. We did some stuff or whatever. I did everything that I said I was going to do and everything that was on the itinerary or whatever. I could care less about what she was talking about or whatever. But I did still see, if there was other stuff she wanted to do. Because, we could do other stuff. We didn't have to do every single thing that the group was going to do. And especially when we had our little spare time. So, y'all, I'm down there and I'm vlogging or whatever. And I noticed that she kept ignoring me a few times or whatever. But I just thought maybe she couldn't hear me because, it was loud and, we're just having fun. So I brushed it off. So, y'all, do y'all know once I got back home, like, first of all, when we was going back home or whatever, we ended up getting into it. We had words or whatever. We got into it. I was like, girl, whatever. So then when I'm going back and I'm looking at my footages because I'm making my videos to post on my channel or whatever, do y'all know that on my video, This broad was mean mugging. When I tell you, if she had a laser, it would have burnt a hole in the back of my head. But I didn't see none of that, and I wasn't paying attention because, for one, I didn't think that she was feeling some type of way about me or whatever. I never knew she had these ill feelings. So when I asked her about it or whatever, first, one time while we was there, I did catch her looking crazy, and I was like, "Why you looking at me like that? What's your problem?" She was like, "Nah." She was like, "The sun in my face, and then I got migraines. My head been hurting." Now the whole time we were down there, she ain't said nothing about her head hurting, but that's what was her excuse, okay? So I just left it alone. But I didn't catch her looking at me like that or mugging no other time. Now she was not wanting to take pictures, and every time I would ask her if she could take a picture of me, she didn't want to do it. So I had to ask strangers, "Hey, can you use my phone or use my camera to take a picture of me?" And they was doing it. So I guess she thought I wasn't gonna get my pictures, but bitch, I'm getting my pictures. You know what I'm saying? You, whether you want to help or not, it is what it is. So again, once I got home and reviewed the footage or whatever, this broad had been mugging me the whole time. I guess she didn't realize that she was on camera some of these times and that the cameras were catching her. So when I talked to her about it or whatever, because mind you, we fell out on the way coming back, so we hadn't talked for like a couple of weeks. But then when we did talk or whatever, I asked her about it or whatever. Baby, she told me how she really felt. I was like, yeah, I guess I should have known a long time ago how you was. But baby, yeah, I had to cut her off. But anyway, that was the long story short. But that's what I'm telling y'all. See how he looking? That she was looking like that and stuff like that behind my back, y'all. Never to my face, never confronted me about nothing. And she still wouldn't have it had I not confronted her. But child, that's how people live, baby. Y'all better watch these folks that y'all call y'all friends and y'all associates, and these people that kiki in your face, or when they they say stuff that's kind of, the energy is bad, but then they act like they joking. They ain't joking. They for real, okay? But baby, anyway, and this how he was looking at the end before it went off, and this how he looking when he walking off, looking like this nigga, like this ninja. I got something for him. Baby, Wayne better watch out. Wayne and Amber, watch out. Because this ninja, he mad. And I feel like he gonna do something to try to sabotage them. But all right, y'all. Let me go so I can get back to this P. Diddy trial. I gave y'all a little story time in between time. But like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Click that bell notification for all so that you never miss an upload. Leave your comments down below. And tell me, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that Anthony gonna try to do some sneak stuff behind Anthony back and Amber back? Do y'all think he gonna try to sabotage them? What do y'all think? Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all think he should have went ahead and being honest and being truthful and say how he feel? Y'all know he about to go run and tell Shayla, and she gonna get mad and be, what you mad about them for or whatever. Then he gonna make it seem like, it's something, and she gonna end up seeing his point, and then she gonna go tell her mammy, Woody Woodpecker. Baby, these skits is a funny trip, but I had to come and tell y'all. I didn't know I was going to do the little story time, but when I started talking about it, about that facial expression, I had to tell y'all because I remember about old girl getting caught. You on camera, honey. Don't blame it on the sun and the migraines now, because you ain't said not one time you had no migraines, ain't got no pain pills, none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? All you been doing is complaining and bitching the whole time. Like, you should have stayed at home. And she knew what she was doing. That's why she waited the morning of, talking about what I'm about to get into. Girl, what the hell you mean what I'm about to get into? I never told you that I wasn't going. Like, what the... And she did that before, y'all. I promise she had done that before on different trips that we were supposed to go to. She waited to the last minute. And a lot of time that I would lose my money. And it wasn't just her. Other people have did it before too. Like, I would lose my money because, when you pay your deposit and stuff down, some stuff you can get your deposit back from and some stuff you can't. So I had to stop waiting on people and decided to learn to travel by myself, because if I didn't, I wasn't going to ever travel. And people like her would try to since they don't want to go, they don't want you to go. You know what I'm saying? Or they make you lose out on your money. And yeah, I've cut off people about that too, because I'm losing money because y'all telling me y'all gonna do something, we gonna go somewhere, and then y'all don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Like, what? And even have loan people, even have paid other people deposits for them, and they supposed to give me my money back, and then, yeah, right there, that's fighting. But I ain't gonna tell y'all what happened on that. Remember I told y'all I have went to the good jail a few times. Cause I'm baby, listen, I'm not rich. I got a child to take care of, and I was raising my sister. Don't play with my finances, okay? But anyway, y'all, let me stop telling y'all my damn business. Stay out my business, y'all. No, just wait. All right, like the video, share the video, leave y'all comments down below. And again, I told y'all, see, it's fun over here, y'all. It is fun over here. I give y'all the tea. Subscribe to the channel, click that bell notification for all. And as we say before we go, love, peace, and hair grease. Smooches. Bye. Happy Monday.